I'm going to show you how to create an item that is for written responses, and it will let you use an auto-generated AI created rubric, and then it will help grade. It's called assisted rubric, so it'll assist your grading. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to your item bank and click new item and click written and recorded. I'm going to choose the first one, but it doesn't really matter. Enter my question here. I'm going to choose my standard. So right now it's auto-filling in ELA in the next gen, but you can obviously change yours. This defaults this way because of what I have in my profile. So if you teach a subject area and you use a certain standard set or sets, you can add those to your profile. And then I will choose a couple of the standards. Now, down here, underneath scoring, you'll see generate rubric using AI. I can also add my own rubric if I want to. I'm going to click generate rubric. So it's picking up on the fact that I wanted to use evidence, and I wrote in my question too, and also to analyze or explain my analysis. So I'm going to give this a name. It doesn't really matter up here. Description. Doesn't really matter what you put up here. You can reuse this. I can add a specific standard to each of these as well if I wanted to. Here we go. I can add new criteria if I want. I can add a rating if I want, but I'm going to leave it as is. But it is defaulting to 4 and 4, so the question will be considered 8 points. If you only want it to be, let's say 1 point, the max for each category is going to be 0.5. I don't know if that makes sense, so these add up to 1. But I'm okay with the 8 points. It's only one question. I'm going to only give one question. I'm okay with it. 8 points. That part doesn't matter. So I'm going to save and use. And once I click save and use, I can then edit it again if I want to. I can preview it. And if I X out of this, you'll see it down here underneath scoring and theme analysis. You'll see the max score is 8. And I'm not going to worry about any of the other stuff. And I'm going to save this and publish it. Once I publish it, it will be up here where it says create test with one item. Because it's just an item, it's not an actual test, it puts it in my holding pattern or my kind of like my shopping cart and assumes that I would like to create a test with it. Sorry. It assumes that I would like to create a test with it. So if I only want to use that one, I can just click create test with one item. I can also search for other items here to add to the test, like a multiple choice if I want to. But I'm just going to choose this one and create a test with it. You can also add items once you get to this screen. You can also add items underneath this tab. But as I'm reviewing it, I want to make sure that I name it, and underneath settings, this is the test settings, not the question settings. You're just going to make sure all of these are what you want them to be, and then I'm going to draw your attention to Show Rubric and Enable Auto Evaluation by AI. I'm going to turn that on. All the other stuff I'm going to leave for now. And I'm going to save this. And I'm going to publish it. And then I'm going to assign it. And I published it so that it will be in my test bank. But after I assign it, I'll choose this class, and for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to keep everything else the same. But there's test behavior, anti-cheating, auto direct settings, miscellaneous. You can go through those options as well. I'm going to click assign. And then I'm going to create another video to show you what the kids see. But for now, I did already grade one. And one thing to keep in mind when you're using an auto rubric, let me show you this one. These questions may be read, so this particular 1B and 1E, those are extended responses. So if I click on that, I'll see this is the extended response by the kid, and then this is the rubric assist, so it assisted with it. I can edit that if I want to. And if I had other students that took it, I just scroll down and see the other responses. I can also view it by student if I want to and see the whole thing in one shot. And then the rubric is over here on the right. But this was automatically generated, but it's not going to save it that way automatically. You actually have to make sure that it saves. So I will show you that in just a moment. I'm going to pause this. Go to my fake student, take the evidence analysis one, and then show you what it looks like from the teacher point of view. I'll pause this for now. So this is what the students see in Pear assessment when they log in. They have a dashboard, they have assignments, grades, skill mastery, and my classes. So I am going to show you what the rubric question looks like from the student point of view. So if I click Start Assignment, this is what it looks like. I can show the rubric. I can see the rubric. It tells me exactly how to score 8 points total. And I can submit it. So I'm just going to submit it, and in the rest of the video, I will show you what it looks like as a teacher. So this is what it is going to look like from the teacher point of view. When I go to assignments, it says for the evidence and analysis question, this class sample assignments in progress. I'll click on that, and it says that that student response was in progress. I think it's not done because it's not closed yet. Oh no, I haven't submitted it yet. Okay, now it should change. Alright, so it's been submitted, and I'm going to view the responses. And on the right hand side, it is defaulting the grading to this response. If I click in here, I can change that if I want to. If I hover over this, it says evaluation done. You can make changes and then approve it. If I click underneath student feedback, it drops down a little bit further, and I'm going to check feedback as reviewed and save that. So it says score successfully updated, and then I'm going to show you how it looks from the student point of view.